It's another vlog. It's another vlog. Hello and welcome to another episode here on London Deco Travel with Andre. Today I'm going to be talking about what has changed in the last recent months here in London on this London Transport for London. Buses, trains, tubes, overground services, the whole lot, shebang. And what could happen in 2021 as well, what we should be preparing for. Yeah, I'm about to tell you absolutely everything, so don't go anywhere. Hello guys, welcome back to another episode here on London Deco Travel with Andre. Today I'm going to be talking about what has changed here on the London buses and the London transport. So since the lockdown of March 2020 of coronavirus or COVID-19, there has been a lot of changes to the way how we should travel and why should we comply with it on our everyday travel to work, school, college, or just doing our daily shop or other means of transport. The government has suggested and have made it very clear that everybody should be wearing a facial covering and able to wash their hands regularly. For those who are exempt due to medical reasons, should be carrying a exempt card that they should be exempt from wearing a facial coverings. It has made it very clear that people should actually follow that. Not following that, you are liable up for a penalty fare, which I forgot the price, but I'll put it down on the screen for you guys. But yeah, no, that has come into effect already. People are being fined and people are not taking it seriously, and yeah, it is a big thing. Also, social distancing on London buses, trams, and obviously other transport modes are essential, is critical. So ladies and gentlemen, when the government make these rules, it's not the bus drivers making the rules, it is the government. And and quite frankly, a lot of passengers think that bus drivers has no power. We have no power. Oh, let me correct you. London, hello London, we do have power. I can assure you, we do have power. If you come on my bus and I already got 14 passengers on my bus, right? And there is a lot of people at this bus stop, there's a high likely chance on my single decker bus, the maximum 14 is up to the driver discretion to go over, right? If I do not stop my bus and open the doors, do not fret, do not get angered, right? It is there to put in place to follow by TfL as well as to the government's guidelines that we must follow social distancing. COVID-19 or coronavirus has not faded away, as the media outlets have said, to the professions and to the government has made it very clear. And as you can see, overseas in France and Spain and Germany and other parts of the countries are still finding it hard to tackle with this coronavirus. And as we are facing into winter, the government fears that we could be into a second part of the lockdown, which means London could be on another standstill, which means Christmas could be cancelled. We don't know. Could be scary. No Christmas. What, only 6 people around the Christmas table? Ooh, it's scary. But anyway, so it's gonna be really, really crazy. But yeah, another thing as well, ladies and gentlemen, I have to say that this lockdown in place has made it a time where we've got to take extra measures as well, making sure our bus is safe, making sure our bus is cleaned before we take a bus out. The cleaning everything on these buses has been absolutely crystal clean. I can assure you. I can tell you this now, out to the public right now. The company I work for here in London, they've been absolutely tremendous. Absolutely tremendous, I can assure you. Because the reason why I say this is because I speak at all the shunters and all the cleaners out there and all different bus garages are working their socks off 24/7 trying to keep these buses nice and clean for you guys. But I should be writing to the Mayor of London and to the government right now, and to Boris Johnson, and saying it very clearly that passengers should not be carrying food on buses. I'm finding food scattered again on buses again. Chicken bones, crisp, bread, drinks splattered. In other countries there are rules saying that you must not eat and drink on buses, and it's there predominantly on coaches. But why does the London buses get away with it? I don't understand. But I will be writing this up to with TfL and trying to get this finalised and see if they can put this into a rule to say no eating and drinking, because the bacteria is disgusting, it's filthy. What bus have you been recently that has been absolutely filthy? Or actually, my question is, what bus have you been on during the afternoon, in the afternoon rush hour, that has been clean? It's all looking clean since morning. Can anyone tell me? I don't think anyone has, especially in London, because there are dirty wrapped paper, there are drink spilled bottles upstairs flying around as we're making the turns. I've got to get out my cab and find that bottle upstairs. The reason why I get out my cab, ladies and gentlemen, bottles should not even be on the buses at all. Whatever glass bottle it is, it should be all plastic. But obviously plastic, they're trying to reduce the amount of plastic. A lot of people are bringing bottles onto the buses. But if you are going to bring food or drink, please take your litter with you. It's frustrating. And it's like manners, as I mentioned in the last vlog. For those that haven't seen it, you've had it in the comment section below, description box below. But yeah, no, seriously. Please throw your litter in the bins. Bins are located at some bus stops, not all bus stops, but if you don't find any bins at your local bus stop, then please take your litter home or to school or take it to work with you. Okay? Please don't litter on buses. Buses here in London, we don't have bins. And I don't think there will be bins because due to fire hazards and things else like that. So you guys have been told that. But I have to say, if you are going to be travelling during rush hour, please avoid low frequency bus services. I was finding that some low frequency bus services, in there's a couple that we got at our garage, are getting too packed, too packed, and people are not understanding the social distancing and the government guidelines. But I just want to just put a message out here, out to everybody, and hello to London. During this time of COVID-19, during this lockdown, it has not been easy. I can assure you, it cannot be easy a job for any bus driver and to any TfL member of staff. So can I please urge you, please consider the bus driver, because we are doing such hard work, long shifts, and we got to think and concentrate and able to make sure it's safe for everybody. Not everybody likes to be on a packed bus during this time of COVID-19. So may I ask each one of you, be considerate, be thoughtful, and just be kind. Don't hate. If you can't get on a bus and you see the sign say bus is full, bus is full. You see a sign says school bus only, school bus only. You see a bus says non-school and bus is full, please take that in consideration. There are a lot of changes since this lockdown, ladies and gentlemen, and a lot of people are still fighting to just get onto a bus. But TfL made it very clear, yet again, before I do end this vlog, TfL made it very clear before the lockdown. This is going back 2 years ago or a couple of years back. They make it in their advertisements on their radio stations, on the TVs as well. I'm gonna find it. I don't know if there's a YouTube video. If there's a YouTube video, I'll put it at the end of this vlog. Plan your journey. Plan your journey. A lot of passengers are not planning their journeys at all. ladies and gentlemen, everyone's pretty much got a mobile phone nowadays, yeah? This is my mobile phone. On his mobile phone, okay, on his mobile phone, ladies and gentlemen, let me just show you. On this mobile phone, you are able to, on any Android and any iPhone as well, you are able to find out where your next bus is and your train. So if you got Google Maps or Safari Maps, I'm gonna go to, I'm gonna pick a bus stop here. I'm gonna pick a bus stop, Sutton Station, bus stop P. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys this. I did do a vlog about this. So this is bus stop P. So I'm gonna click open, and just right at the bottom here, I'm gonna click on buses, and look, I already got a route 80 Hackbridge in 4 minutes. It says early, 1 minute early. That is pretty cool, and that gives you much more incentive, and you've got all the different routes here as well, and can choose a specific route. Like for example, for the S3, there's no departures running because obviously that route is now finished. You've got the M44, which goes into London, which goes to Temple. It gives you the first running bus. It says first bus will run from 12:36 as well. I can also just show you very quickly as well, ladies and gentlemen. I can also show you a train station as well. This is for Southern Railway and also for Thameslink services as well. So same again for Southern Railway and Thameslink. So you got to, let me go back, sorry. So click on Sutton Station, open that, and then click on open trains. And then look, you've got all the different trains. You've got trains to Epsom Downs, London Victoria, Dorking, London Bridge, Bedford. Sometimes London Bridge, there's no London Bridge trains on here for some reason, maybe perhaps it does engineering works, but you'll probably find that as well. But there are a lot of third-party apps, ladies and gentlemen, which you can download from the Google Play Store or from the App Store if you've got Apple phones as well. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to cut this vlog, and I'm going to go to my bed. But yeah, guys, if you are going to be traveling over the next coming few months during the winter season and well as into after Christmas or into New Year, whatever you're doing, please make sure you wear your face covering regularly, and obviously please follow to the government guidelines. I think there might be another lockdown, but I'm hoping there isn't. I really don't, because I really want to travel. That is why I really hate this year. I really do hate this year. But hey, ladies and gentlemen, whatever you're doing, be safe, be smiling, be glad, think positive, and I see you guys next time in another YouTube video here on London Deco Travel with Andre. Take care. Bye bye. Hi guys, welcome back to London Deco Travel with Andre. I'm proud to do another YouTube video. Today is going to be amazing. So today I'm going to be talking about bus stops. Bus stops here in London, or where else here in the United Kingdom. Many commuters and many passengers do not understand how a bus should be serving a bus stop correctly. And how would you know whether a bus driver is serving a bus stop correctly or wrong? And this is not being talked about a lot, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, you guys will do the hard work for me. Please do share this vlog, share this YouTube channel out to everybody, because I want people to actually talk about this video, because TfL made it very clear here in London, Transport for London, okay, make it very clear that a bus driver should be able to put them into a bus stop safely to allow passengers board and alight off the bus safely. And I feel now is the time to actually talk about it, because there is in some way of a struggle of actually doing this every day, but people just don't seem to understand why. But I want to break it down and tell you guys my experiences of serving at a bus stop over the past 2 years of me driving a bus here in London. So don't go anywhere, I'm about to tell you absolutely everything. And by the way, please do subscribe, like and comment and share this YouTube channel and this video. Thank you.
As winter approaches, we'll be spending more time indoors. This will increase the risk of coronavirus spreading. The following reconstructions of everyday environments show why washing hands regularly, wearing a face covering, and keeping at least 2 meters apart is vital in controlling the spread. Coronavirus can live for more than 24 hours indoors. You could pick up or pass on the virus by touching a contaminated surface. Washing your hands with soap and water or using hand sanitizer regularly throughout the day will reduce the risk of catching or passing it on. Coronavirus can be found in tiny droplets coming out of your nose and mouth. Wearing a face covering over your nose and mouth reduces the spread of droplets carrying the virus. This means if you have it, you're less likely to pass it on to others. Larger droplets can land on other people or on surfaces they touch. Spreading the virus through droplets is most likely to happen when you are less than 2 meters apart. Smaller droplets, called aerosols, can stay in the air for some time, especially if there is no ventilation. So when you are with people not from your household, you must keep at least 2 meters apart. The risk of spreading the virus through smaller droplets is much less outdoors, where there is more ventilation. Wash your hands, cover your face, make space. These are the 3 most effective ways we can all control the spread of the virus. Remember, if you have any coronavirus symptoms, high temperature, a new continuous cough, or a loss or change in your sense of taste or smell, get a free test by calling 119 or visiting nhs.uk. Together, we will control the virus and stop the spread. Don't forget, hands, face, space.